Hello, 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 and welcome to Side Divine. I hope all is well with you and yours. All right. So forgive the space in between the signs that I've been doing. I have been busy. I am, yeah, busy. So I'm trying to squeeze everything in as I can get things done. So enough with that. Let's move on. Fire signs. I'm going to go in a collective, then into signs, and I might have to end with another collective. Just depends. But you know me, I like to do a little bit of a warm up just to see what's going on in your overall energy. So, what's going on in the overall energy of fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hmm. Ooh. So what I hear, I don't remember the name of the group, but the song is A Love of Your Own. It's an old song. The sooner you live, the sooner you get to have a love of your own. So some of you might be looking interested, ready to get back out there into the speeding lanes of love. Oh, at the bottom. And this might be a time where you need to show it to get it. Fire signs, you might be just doing this in thought at this point. Okay. Now, if you are considering, if you are interested in a feminine energy, I do feel like some messages are going to come out about that. Let's clarify this event. You might be feeling like there's restrictions or an inability to get towards what you want or toward getting out there, getting the love you want. Money could be an issue. You may feel like there may be the energy of not being worthy or valuable enough. Nonetheless, there's value in money issues. You may also be waiting for someone to give you a sign or some type of confirmation. You may be owed. Fire signs, be mindful of wanting someone who has a lot of options. A lot of options, a lot of choice. I'm just sharing the data that comes. Um, Fire signs in the month of May, the rest of May, make sure you're not going after energies that are out of your Okay, so what I was getting was lottery ticket. You might be going after or interested in someone who maybe you get the feeling that trying to get at them is like a lottery winning. Get a better hobby. Um, there's some type of restraint All right. Sorry if you can hear the cricket. Mm, anyways. So yeah, interruptions, delays. Um, that's a thing. Fire signs in the month of May. Inability to take the action that you want because of previous obligations. Um, uh, um, current obligations, things that bind or chain you. Maybe you want to go and hook up with someone, but you have a wife and kids or something like that. It really, unfortunately, does kind of feel like um, forbidden fruit energy in the month of May. Anything else? How about a hard shuffle that data out? How about money for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the month of May? Okay, some of you guys are having to do something different, but it's some of you are having to pull out old tools, old skills from your old box of tools. This could be going back or using old knowledge for work. So maybe ages ago you used to, I don't know why this comes in, writing. Maybe you used to write. So maybe you're having in the month of May, you might be having to go back into writing. Whatever the case may be, in the month of May, fire signs, your ideas will be heard. If you want to, if this is pitching new ideas, they will be heard. You might have to pitch these ideas to a masculine energy who is, oh, I was like, why is this? I mean, I was going to keep going, but it was like, this is annoying and boring. Like, why do we care? Okay. So, in the month of May, fire signs, you have an idea. You're going to pitch it. You're going to share it, right? And you think you're sharing it in safe spaces. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about. Be mindful who you are sharing your ideas, your good ass ideas with. In the month of May, this um, they have value, right? They have great value. Your ideas, fire signs, your ideas are worth money, like good stuff. So be mindful of sharing your ideas with a masculine energy who's limp and soft on um, greatness of their own. And they're greedy. You've got a greedy energy you're going to have to be careful with because it feels like it really gives me the energy of someone who does it to everybody. So, you're not special in the realm of someone taking your great ideas or your passionate energy. Um, okay. You could play music. I see a guitar. It could be something that is harmonious and has value. Who cares? Listen, your ideas have value. Great, great value. And so the hurdle jump for this month is being mindful of who you are sharing. Oh boy, who you are sharing your high value ideas with, your gifts. It comes up again. Okay, so look. I'm getting annoyed. So Yeah, this is the hurdle. I'll make sure this update gets up ASAP. Um, you have a bullshit artist, and okay, do not ignore your intuition. Do not ignore your intuition. It doesn't feel like sirens going off, but it's like a little bit of like a question mark. Like, is this? And maybe just feeling comfortable and loving your art or creative idea enough that you might just let it out to someone who is greedy and draining. Protect your ideas, or mm, okay, I don't agree with this, but I'm sharing what's coming through. I, on a personal level, don't agree, but I will share what comes through. For some of you, for somebody, ain't some of you, this is specific. For somebody, this is an opportunity to play the game in return, or what is coming through stronger right now is the word game master. What the fuck? Game master. I don't agree with playing the game. If you know somebody steals ideas, like you shouldn't be. But okay. Okay. Let's move out of that. In love, general. Ooh, in the month of May, ultimatums. Ultimato. I don't know. Somebody's gonna have an ultimatum with somebody who's ready to like they're done, like shit, or get off the pot is what I get. Somebody really feels like you have like they're an option, be aware of making, or not really. In short, to summarize, I was looking for really nice words, but I don't have any. I get the energy of someone wanting you to take a poop, get off the pot, make a move. This feels like cohabitation energy, a little fornication, a little living together, sharing a little debt before solidifying things with an expensive dress and a walk down the aisle. Somebody wants you to offer your space, or vice versa, whatever. Somebody needs to know if they're the one. You have somebody, fire signs, who might be going a little bit crazy on the inside, or frustrated. I don't know what flustered. Flustered is the word I'm getting. Flustered. Somebody might be at the verge of going off about it, or approaching it. It feels like maybe approaching it the wrong way. Um, okay. So I get moving energy. I don't know. Be aware of that. Now let's go a little more personal. Aries. Oh, okay. Aries. I don't know why you need this deck, but all right. I'm drawn to it. What's going on with Aries? So what I hear right off the top is hurdles. Hurdles and sea turtles? I don't know what that. Okay, so there may be obstacles that are time consuming or creating a loss of valuable time in the month of May. What's going on here? Okay, I can't read the cards. I'm not even gonna lie here. Hold on. Okay. Three of Swords. Thank you. Okay. Three of Swords. Ooh. Aries, you might be needing to accept an ending in the month of May. But it does feel like a decision that really kind of has to be made before it is made for you with time or yeah, definitely. Someone has to make a choice regarding family or not, I guess. And so somebody's got to get out of their fucking head in the month of, oh boy. And okay, this month, yo, somebody needs to get out of their head and make a decision. Or it's going to be made for you. It feels like someone has to make a decision around a relationship, the health. I hear, who's that dude? I don't know who sings that song. Something about I'll keep holding on. Um, yeah, no. And that's so that's a thing. Stalling is a thing, right? Ooh. So ultimately, I feel like Aries, you might make a healthy choice, or you have an opportunity to do that. Is what I'm saying, right? On the flip, though, for the other person, if you're going through making a decision about going off on your own or sticking it out with family within a current relationship, um, be very logical about your decisions because it feels like the options are like, it feels like the options aren't being clearly considered or the potential outcomes. Sorry about that. Feels like the potential outcomes aren't being clearly considered. So, yeah, feels like somebody's really not giving the thought to. I hear that. That's an annoying song. The Final Countdown. I think the band is Rush. I think. Be mindful of Aries and the month of May. Be mindful of giving in to your weaknesses. Yoki dokie. Be so mindful of that because it feels like somebody is making a selfish decision and not really thinking about all that goes into it. If I had to put an example to it, like, let's use the cards. So, like, somebody has a desire to do other stuff, like the passions, the things that someone mentally allows to chip away at their core. Like, Maybe you're in a marriage and it's enjoyable, right? But you also like, uh, maybe you also like strippers that play hockey. So you got this thing for strippers that play hockey, and you want to leave your wife and your kids, right? No more summers or any of that, because if you notice in the water, there's a whole skeleton. You're like looking for what's back there in that water because you're seeing a mirage. So someone makes a decision, like, heart over head, and you can see even there's a home in the background, but this person has definitely not healthy, not healthy, making a really like one of those hard slicing decisions. Ace of Cups here, it feels like in the head. Very, if I could put it in such a mild and selfish way, it feels like mind control, right? It's like mind control. That's what I get. And so the person who might want that hockey playing stripper, right? Leave the family. And they leave the family to go to a high priestess. Now, she did come out in reverse. Okay. So this could be, where'd it go? Leaving the family to go towards the one with the agenda, right? Somebody wants a plan. It's not the healthiest, not the healthiest. And it's a plan built around hypnotics, weaknesses, could be lust. Whatever it is, it ends up in a gigantic draining. Yeah, yeah. So Aries, be mindful of making decisions that without considering the long term. Oh, wow. Nuclear fallout is what I heard. For somebody, the best choice. That was in reverse. Do not be lured. Do not be lured. Okay? Don't let that treat lure you into destinations unconsidered, not considered, unknown. Now, you can ignore all that, and go for the breakup. You could totally ignore these, but they both came out in reverse. So it does feel like conversations need to be had on a logical scale. Um, but be aware of being lured away from, be aware of being lured away from your lifetime. Clarify that. Just in the imagery, to me it gives the vibes of, oops, can't even see it. Okay. It gives the vibes of making a decision that you will end up having to crawl out of. It's a situation that's going to require a different level of problem solving, things you just had not considered. Listen, put this away. If somebody's thinking about leaving wife and kids and all that stuff, Lord, give it some real thought. If you were trying to go with lust over relationships and you're just jumping, let me just stop. Give it some thought because it definitely is giving me the energy of mistakes, advice. Ooh, boy. In reverse, there's an illusion that needs to be released in the month of May, and someone's holding on to it. So make sure you're not making long-term choices from emotional places. Make sure that especially if this is involving something that affects other people long term, give that some thought. Fours, you might be seeing fours, but this has to be chosen to open the heart and make healthy decisions. If you need support to make better decisions, seek it out in the month of May. Because on the other side of this is emotional choices that do not protect others, that will not protect you ultimately, whoever's going through that. I mean, it's like forgetting, the self. It's make sure in the month of May, Aries, that you are taking the time to count your blessings. It feels like selfish choices that have long-term consequences, like the rest of your life and other lives. Okay. Wow. So let's see what's going on with money. How about that? Career, finance. For Aries. Aries, you might have to. Oh. You might have to learn some new skills regarding money in the month of May. Don't be afraid to dig into something new. And you might have to learn, I feel like the energy of learning something, perhaps a new trade or something that can take on new career-like aspects, growth. Whatever this is that you're taking interest in money, feels like new opportunities or creating your own new opportunities. It feels like it's going to involve explaining yourself, talking about yourself. So it does feel like finding the right words, coordinated, putting together putting together a script. Putting together a script of things you're going to say. It feels like, hold on. I feel like a second message. Hold on. Okay, if you're doing something or considering creative endeavors, be mindful who you're talking to. Be mindful who you're sharing. Be mindful, okay, if you're starting something with someone, let's say you want to start something new with a friend or something like that, just be mindful of dealing with people and listening to the edge of darkness in their voices. Like, look long term in partnerships in the month of May. If there's somebody you're trying to do something with or work with or connect with. I feel like if you're listening, you'll catch it. But it feels like dealing with somebody like somebody wants to partner with you, right? Or somebody's cool with working with you. And while you may have a solid idea, they might just have the wild and crazy energy, is what I'm getting. Like, so if you are connecting or thinking about connections, make sure it's with people that truly match your energy, as opposed to people who are just excited to get rewards, to get the rewards of it. And make sure you're clear with people who are asking you to do anything that connects your work or creative stuff, anything that generates money. Especially if this isn't like, if these are like ideas, you're gonna work with a friend and you guys are gonna make the album of the year or something crazy. I don't know. And you have ideas on how you want things done, but they really just have the artistry and they're ready to go, right? Make sure you're very clear on what you expect and where they're going. It feels like it feels like maybe it's not you, Aries. I don't know. It could be you. But it feels like someone's personal, emotional fucking issues become a unwanted um, anchor to the shore. So an idea that could be good never really gets off the ground like it should. It doesn't really set off to sea to go explore new lands. Um, be aware in the month of May, Aries, for looking for or believing or assuming similar energy in new partnerships. Because there's a lesson here, or there's not only a lesson here in whatever new connection you're thinking about. Like, okay, okay. Moral of the story is Aries. It's some shit you could do by yourself. But you might feel like you need some peoples or some teams or something. It feels like um, more hands in the cookie jar than necessary to bring something to fruition, right? But it's an old lesson of dealing with people who might be lazy. And wow, that's the word that's coming through, lazy. You might be dealing with people who start off good and then their shit falls apart. Um, and then they just become bitter over time and resent maybe your drive and expectations. So consider the future in new partnerships that involve time and money. Anything else? Aries. Aries, you have an opportunity to hop onto an alternative timeline in the month of May. Your creative nature will get you there, but you must get moving. Yeah, I couldn't find a nicer word. Some of you have a gift that comes from the cosmos. If sorted is old data, you are here to share or enlighten or provide wisdom to others. This is old data, multiple lifetime data, but you got a shitty ass attitude. So watch that in the month of May. You are here to work with, help others. It feels like more than once during this lifetime already you've gotten close to this thing, but you're a source energy of some sort, or you're connecting with source in a way that it's time to put out certain information or share your gift. If you're a musician, you create something that would inspire or be of assistance to others, then you need to get off your bum, get it popping. Okay, clarify. Hold on. Double check. I want to double check. Okay, Aries. Some of you are here in this realm and you've gone through many battles, right? You've gone through strong mental battles. You've battled with others. Life has life has put you in a position where you have to overcome some stuff, right? We ain't gonna go into detail on all that. But a part of the work in this realm at this during this lifetime is to recognize the illusions that are impressed upon you, right? And while you're going through releasing the illusion of illness, the illusion of being ill, right? While you're going through the release or at least the awareness of holding on to ideas or feelings or ideologies that were infused by the others. Maybe they're not 100% yours. Maybe 100% of those beliefs ain't yours. They might have been given to you by others who are living at a different time. I don't know why I see tumbleweeds, tumbleweeds. You might have been given your current mental state, your current, if there's unhappiness, um, if there's shitty attitude feeling, depression, unhappiness, and you're feeling it at this time, Aries, that's a part of the illusion. You're supposed to be able to work through that in this lifetime so you can do something else with that data, right? But in order to get through that process, you have to know the battle, right? Then you win the battle, right? And then you know the battle whenever any of the soldiers show up, right? So the work at this time for you is to find peace of mind. That could be through art because creative activity is necessary, right? Letting go of certain ideologies, people even. If if you have people around you who are unhappy and you know you can pull yourself through the unhappiness, you need to learn how to do that. Sometimes those people are in your environment to strengthen you and to show you where you could be too. Like, hey, oh, wait a minute. I do see it. I can win this battle if I pull myself out of it. And for whoever this is, Aries, the way you pull yourself out is your creativity. You either know what that is or you need to go find it. And whatever this creative thing is, it's something that it's something you do, nobody else around you can do it. You're good at it. Whenever you're doing it, everything in the world almost like vacuums away into nothingness, right? That's the thing, right? That's the source code data. It's in there, right? But you have to get through battling thoughts, um, battling and pushing away new opportunities. Um, it You must overcome the any optical or emotional illusions of loneliness. Sometimes that silent space or the quiet space is where the data is at. It's like a library, right? But you must be open to it and you must be interested in having that mentally healthy space. No interest, it no happen. Okay? Aries for somebody there's a great depression that may or great unhappiness that comes from wanting what you can't what's not for you specifically. This could be a person, this could be a lifestyle. Focusing on what you don't have brings more surroundings filled with things you don't have. And all you notice is subtraction. So please give that some consideration and how surrounding yourself with subtraction might be a choice. Could have been a choice. So it might be up to you to take that subtraction and move it into an artistic form, or something artistic or creative. Uh, there's an outlet for that energy. It is not to be put on other people. The any negative energy or unhappiness that you're dealing with in the month of May and going forward belongs in something creative. That's where the two things combine, and you get to that. You know that other data. Okay, so Aries, in the month of May, believe in your fucking self. Believe in yourself. And if you're feeling unhappy, distract yourself with something creative for you. It doesn't need to be seen by anybody, but I'm a strong believer in that too, that sometimes our unhappy spaces are where we're supposed to pick up our art. Anything that is, doesn't matter how crazy, wild, whatever, or ideally something that is not going to bother other people, but it's just for you. Even if it's like I see somebody restoring things, maybe restoring a car or building things. I don't fucking know. But there's an art, it's in you. Find it. If you haven't found it already, and if you have found it, no sadness in the month of May going forward because you have something artistic to do, and that's an all the time thing. Any free time should be given to that. All right, Leo, I'm going to move out of that. Leo, what do you need to know that's most importante in the month of May? Okay. Right off the top, Leo, might have to, or you might be getting quietly moved into a friend zone. Somebody is friend zoning somebody who is a problem. This can be someone who is beware of clingy. I can't stretch this out any further. Leo, somebody you were nice to is taking, oh boy. Okay. Let's get you some, in the month of May, rest of the month, be mindful who you're being friendly with, Leo. You must look real good. You must be hot. Leo, if you're attractive, I'm talking to you. And if you're not attractive and you're a Leo, pay attention. Somebody may not want the advances, but you're probably a Leo who's being friendly to somebody who is taking that shit the wrong way. Let's just, advice for the problem. Be aware of users, liars. Leo, oh boy. Okay. Leo, in the month of May, do not stick your junk if you're masculine. Uh, Leo, masculine or feminine, let's just make it real nice now. Because it couldn't just be dudes, it could be feminines too. Somebody's gonna give some Uchi Wally Wally Uchi Bang Bang. Somebody's gonna give somebody some, or you're getting too close, you're getting too friendly, and you haven't informed somebody that you ain't really doing all that, right? It's nothing long term. This might have just been ooh, uh, this might have been a quick genital decision. This could have been just friendliness. Be mindful of getting close with somebody you know motherfucking well you don't want. Somebody in the month of May, somebody is taking this the wrong way. They do not know that somebody, okay, no, hit it and quit it. I know, you don't have to listen to me. It feels like somebody very much taking it the wrong way, though, and it's not nice. Because it feels like somebody giving up a part of themselves, not realizing that they should protect themselves instead, because they're dealing with a user. Okay? Now, what I don't like is somebody not realizing that this could be sticking. Okay, so if you're hitting it, you could be sticking it in the wrong one. Okay, if you just, oh my God, if you're not planning to go the distance with somebody, Leo, in the month of May, don't don't rub stuff. Okay, I don't care who you are, Leo, do not rub stuff. Okay? No mattress mambo if you're just trying to hit it and quit it. What I don't like is the subtraction and the problem. Somebody feels like they got used and they gave up a lot. And so, okay, here's how you'll know. If you're gonna do the mattress mambo with somebody on the low, right? And you don't want nobody to know, no, don't do it. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't not whoever this next person is, Leo, or the one you're considering right now. Don't do it. They're gonna see. Nah. Somebody's gonna feel like they got used, and they're gonna talk. They're gonna talk, and they're gonna tell your dirty shit, or they're gonna make some up. It doesn't even belong over here. This is war, okay? Okay, so what's action? No. Oh. Okay. So at the end of the day, everyone's well. But so listen, Leo, I wanted to go into a little bit of this wasn't why this attraction is a problem. Um, so this is a problem because this is someone who can go back and talk, and they can, yeah, and they'll say they're over it, and so it's a choice. It's a chosen conversation, and someone feels like they got seated, that your energy was lust, or somebody feels like they got used. Hosed is the word I heard. They got used. If someone feels like they got used, um, excuse me. And so on the other side of it is the seeds of resentment. someone forgot to say thank you, feels like. Someone might go from doing what they want to denying. So, and, maybe ghosting so they could move on. And it's something that somebody does all the time. It's just what they do, right? Whatever. Yeah, the X or the next factor. This is totally like, yeah. So what happens as a result of that energy output of hit it and quit it, I don't want it, I forgot to tell you you was just a weekend thing type of thing. Somebody comes back with somebody comes back looking to control. So this could be somebody coming back with pregnancy things or STD things. It can be somebody who just wants to gossip and get you in trouble or cause issue. And it is very narrow-minded thinking. Like it's reactive energy all the way. Even they ain't gonna know why they're doing it. They're just talking shit because they're fucking crazy. And they didn't realize that they had got dropped off in the friend zone. So be clear, because finance is at the corner of this too. This is something that could have a financial impact. Could be loss of job, could be time away from work, could be the whole living out the whole movie Fatal Attraction. If you haven't seen that movie, go watch it. That had to cost that guy a little bit of money dealing with that headache. So be careful, Leo, okay? Ultimately, though, what's here is you are well if you want to be. Now, I also see this can also be a well, as in never-ending wellspring. Um, this is something that could go deeper and further than expected or wanted. It can be someone who is looking at you as Leo. It could be someone who feels used and now sees you as a potential source of income. Just to keep it rough with you. Speaking of income, what's going on for Leo in the month of May with your money? What's going on for Leo's career and finance in May? Oh. I hear, okay, one message. I hear somebody has to put somebody out. You had to put somebody out. They need to grow the fuck up. It feels like somebody's swinging from titties or nuts. Might be time to let somebody get off somebody's couch. You might have to get off somebody's couch. Feels like a shift in roof overhead protections that were once simple, especially when one person or a group of people don't realize the value of that shit. Yeah, I really get swinging from nuts. Be mindful of users around things that are of value to you in the month of May. It feels like others leaning on you, Leo, for support or shelter. People thinking that they can return to you. Uh, what options? Be mindful of people coming back into your energy as a last resort. Yeah, you're gonna get some. If you're not dealing with it already, it's coming. Oh boy. Oh boy. So you're gonna see these signs. You're definitely gonna hear about it. Yeah, motherfuckers. what I just heard is the emergency call that will cost you. Be mindful, Leo. Feels like you're going to get somebody's going to get somebody who calls them. It feels like a little bit out of nowhere, but it's like, I need your help. I need it right now. And they want you to assist them, but the real truth is nobody's picking up the phone but you. And they're really, but you're one of the last people that they would have to call, but they're going to call you. They're going to contact you because they need your help. Mm. Oh, yeah. Leo, be mindful how you respond to people in the month of May. I mean, it feels like coming from a great place, right? Be aware of being taken advantage of in a way that's going to financially cost you. I don't know why I see cup of noodles. Um, so it can be somebody who comes to your home or wants or needs help, and you help them, and they're just eating your food all day. Somebody looks at you as a source of protection. This feels like having to offer someone assistance, the kind of assistance that means you got to get up and go to work, and you got to leave them in your home alone with your things type of energy. Feels like someone who, it feels like couch mold, couch growth, like someone who lives on your couch or lives on your couch so much that they grow into it, or they become the couch by some type of IKEA osmosis. I don't fucking know. Uh, be aware of inviting in laziness. Like it's. Mhm. Could be an earth sign, or could be just somebody who's very opportunistic. Wow. That's not your career though, which is what I asked for. But I suppose this could affect your career. Advice for Leo. Going out of here. I'm getting out of this. Advice for Leo for the month of May. Be aware of your time and how valuable it is. With regards to helping other people, Leo, be creative. Make sure you're not the one getting lazy in the month of May. But if you know you got your energy going, you all good, you doing what you got to do. Be aware there's lazy magnet coming your way. Feels like lazy and entitled magnet coming your way, or currently stuck to your couch. The universe is giving you a reminder about your space and things that are important to you. These are things you can touch, see, feel, tangibles. This could be hold on. Okay. Message part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leo, if you are inviting somebody into your fucking space and you know them, I don't give a fuck. If you're inviting anybody to like lay on your couch, stay with you for a little while in the month of May, put your jewelry away. Put things that are super uber important the fuck away. It does not cost that much to get like a lockbox with a combo on it or something. Make it happen. Somebody might be inviting in a thief, or you may have there's somebody okay, I just get the energy of somebody being in your space in the month of May that needs to not be there, but they're there and they like to look around when you're gone. Yeah. They might be materialistic, and that's putting it mildly. Be aware of inviting people into your space that look at your shit and think that you are blessed and you don't deserve that shit. Okay, these are supposed to be just really nice stuff, but be mindful of letting in a whole ass hater. Um, you know, everything else I guess is okay with you, Leo. But that is something important. Don't be inviting in. Yeah, there's lazy. I keep getting it. Leo, make sure you're not the lazy one. But if your ass is on point in the month of May, the test is somebody that is going to be a permanent fixture in your living, nail themselves to the floor, and then steal your stuff. Okay. Now don't tell them I told you that. Just take care of, put important things away, documents, things you wouldn't want anybody to touch. Um, But it just feels like having someone in your space, specifically when you're at work or when you're away from your home for extended hours. They're just there. And you're cool, but that doesn't mean they are. So that's the most important message at this time. Let's go on. Sagittarius. Okay, I'm getting weirdness for you. Sagittarius. The month of May, what's going on with okay. Sagittarius, be mindful of cheating. Yeah. Somebody is fucking Glenn Close. Glenn Close was the the love interest or the sex interest in that movie Fatal Attraction. And somebody's gonna put your business. Sagittarius, look here. Watch where you are, don't be doing things you shouldn't be doing in the month of May. Period. I don't know who this is, but listen. Somebody's not happy here. It feels like arguments. It feels like someone putting somebody's naughty data out there, naughty bits. Like I know he cheats. Dot 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 dot. They do this. They do that, and it feels like something that was just a fling. Maybe you, in a moment of passion, do it in the elevator, but you did it with the crazy one, and now the crazy one's telling everybody. And the crazy one's making up stuff. Lord. And so listen, this might cause a breakup. You boy, this could be a breakup. Just putting that out there. So if you're doing a lot of things on the side, Sagittarius, somebody might be getting ready to say something. Feels like feels like the conversation has already been had. It's just a question of, what happens next. And what I don't like is, to me, it looks like she's on the phone, even though she might just be crying. But if you look even further back, you can see someone in the window. So there may be conversations being had. Um, oh boy, cool. Definitely no bueno. Hopefully, you're just hearing about this and not dealing with it. But what is the theme in the month of May for Sagittarius? I hear Whitney Houston, I get so emotional. Yeah. So look, you got crazy. Okay, so there's mental crazy where you're your eggs were scrambled already, right? And then there's mental oh my God. Then there's mental serial killer or um, serial philanderer, serial somebody who does things randomly, seemingly, but the whole time doing it with a fixed energy, expecting miracles to happen. It's crazy by design, if you ask me. And then it's crazy if you ask me, but yes. What's this? Sagittarius, just be aware of dealing with fake people who want to get into your space. You've dealt with them before or you know them before. Right. Sagittarius, don't let your lust get you into trouble in the month of May. If this is somebody you haven't done it with yet, and you meet them and they're down for the get down, they way down, and you got somebody at home or something like that. This is old. This is life testing you. Are you really ready for the next step, the next adventure? Or are you still stuck on that hamster wheel of old data? Nonetheless, be very mindful of who influences you at this point, because somebody's goodies is going to get them in trouble. And you going to get magnetized. Be aware of somebody who feeds your ego. Sagittarius, in the month of May, be so very cautious of anyone getting close to you who is saturating your ego and value. They're telling you, you're great, your worth is awesome. It's a lesson. You will be choosing your own adventure. This is okay. Yeah. So if you have popularity or money or you're just looking good, be mindful this month in particular of, I hear Inspector Gadget music. So make sure you're not putting any of your gadgets into illusions. This feels like enhanced fanship. Um, be very aware of people trying to really fluff your energy. What do they want? Sagittarius, you may have some people wanting to collaborate with you. What I don't like about this is they ain't got no fucking creativity. So make sure if you collaborate or you're working with other people who are just fluffing the fuck out of your gifts or your creations or what you do for work. Be aware of people doing advanced level ego dick sucking. Because you got some, it feels like more than one person coming towards you who wants to get into your creative spaces, who wants to put their feet up on your couch, which affects your peace of mind. So this month, Sagittarius, be careful of thoughtless jumping into with new ones because somebody crazy. You have advanced level fake out live action role players to deal with this month. Okay? So stay strong. Protect your space and make sure others are protecting your space. No letting crazy into your orbit this month, okay? Especially anybody who is knob shining the fuck out of your self-esteem, huh? Be very careful of advanced level ass kissers because it feels like attracting crazy, like attracting somebody who's mentally, whoever it is, you will take note of their smile and how they, wait a minute, how they, wait, okay. Yeah, it keeps coming up in May. Just be careful who you get involved with. Somebody's attracting somebody who, you're attracting someone who has better enemy qualities than friend qualities. They may be a lost energy. So it may be someone who comes to you like they're really excited to be with you, work with you, be around you. They have nothing but good things to say. They're a little bit lost, but by their own design. Take note of whoever this person is. You'll notice how they, something very specific about how they end previous connections before you, before getting into your orbit. Something very specific. So make sure you conversating with any new booty in the month of May. This is someone who needs to heal, and that's putting it mildly. They got to choose it. In the meantime, there's going to be, okay, whoever this person is, they probably don't even recognize the healing time. So they're just going to spend a lot of time being a source for healing. Like the reason why people go into states of needing to heal. They are a healing catalyst. Oh, sorry, hitting the microphone. Take that any way you need to. So be aware of, oh boy, getting with someone who goes from being a lover to really a hater. Don't let your boredom get you. I also get the energy of don't chase booty unnecessarily. Don't chase any new stuff in the month of May. If you have time and energy for that, put it towards something valuable because that's here. If you can step out of the space of lust with others who might be crazy, make sure, okay? Instead of going in that direction, you could do something better with that time because that space is valuable. And you don't want to fill it up with something that you kind of see coming. Like you'll know whoever this mental one is, you're gonna see it, you'll sense it. But will your boredom in the nether regions block that out, you know? Nonetheless, I would call that one heck of a test. Awareness, testing your awareness and making it do a twerk off with your logic uh, and your feelings. And they're going to have a mud slinging battle. Lord, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, but then not really. So don't let your boredom get you into unwanted trouble in the month of May. Um, Hold on. Right. People need to help a little bit less. You ain't got to give of yourself to everybody in the month of May. You don't. Because you're attracting selfish energy. So that is the test. And this is not a divine intervention, meaning the angels are your guides. The matrix is watching to see how you respond. Are you really ready to go forward? Can you guard and protect your own wings? You know? So be brave, not broken. Okay? All right. Let's do some. I'm going to do a quick. I'm going to do a quick closing message. What's going on in your world? I don't know why I'm getting that. It needs to be for this week, 7 day or 7 days from here. Let's just say 10. What do fire signs need to know? Oh. Okay. What do fire signs need to know? First, 7 to 10 days. Fire sign, don't be driving like a nut. Don't drive crazy. Over the next 7 days, if you drive through wooded areas or you drive through the woods where you won't think there'll be a cop, there will be. Don't do that, and just take your time. Okay? This could be something that happens in a place or going past a place where people don't stay for long, like hotel or camping grounds, or could be rest stop too. Could be rest stop. You might be talking, you might be on the phone. Don't do stupid shit behind the wheel. We just gonna save you the ticket, okay? No ticket. Do what you're supposed to be doing on the road. I'm gonna put this away because it feels that okay. Could be an expensive one. Could be an expensive ticket. What else? Fire signs need to know. 10 days. Yeah, They're going to be hiding. Right. Okay. Oh. They may see you rolling. They're hating. They're patrolling, and they're trying to catch you riding dirty. Trying to catch you riding dirty. Trying to catch you riding dirty. They're trying to catch you riding dirty. Your music might be so loud. It comes back. They'll be patrolling and trying to catch you riding dirty. Okay? So pay attention. You might be a little bit marinated behind the wheel of the car. Okay? You might be a little bit marinated. So if you marinated, don't risk it this month. Okay? If you done had a little bit too much of the bubbly, do not risk it this month. Or I did say 10 days, right? Just put the whole month on it, right? But 10 days specifically, okay? This is totally not seeing it. And it's a speed, it could be a speed trap. It could be whatever it is, you could go to jail for it, okay? So don't do dumb shit. With your car in the car, you will experience loss. It'll be expensive. I don't like this. You could be on the phone talking crazy a little bit. You could be a little bit, tipsy, marinated. And your focus is elsewhere. Don't do it. Not over the next 10 days, okay? If you're meeting someone new, fire signs, if you're meeting new people, like you're internet dating or any of that shit, triple, quadruple, and double, triple, and more so check. Like double check the identification. Major catfish data here. Major catfish data. Who am I? The girls them look. So you might be trying to hook up with somebody. I don't know if they're from the islands, because I hear Beanie Man. Beanie Man are the girls, them sugar. So this could be like somebody not being very honest. Make sure you get identification, right? Because it's like somebody could be saying that they're single, but they ain't. So it could be somebody just trying to get they sugar and as many gals as they can get. Yeah, beware of this unwanted connection. Also, if you're dating online or any of that stuff, watch out for the fake catfish shit too. Because it feels like somebody playing games with their identity online. But it feels like if you do a little bit of work or have some, like, okay, you gotta FaceTime me and spin around the room so I know you're not sitting in a pile of trash, or you're not at the bus station, or you don't have 10 burglars around you. Your guides are going to walk you through this. They will get your attention on this. So be paying attention to your intuition. This is dealing with a false person. So I do feel like you're going to figure it out. Just, due diligence. Meeting in public places, the basic logical stuff. Definitely not walking back to your car or to your ride by yourself. Just the logical stuff. And if this is for a masculine and you think it's the prettiest woman you've met on the internet, prove it. If you're thinking about dating someone new and you don't know anything about them, do your homework before you go scoop anybody up. Because somebody's going to meet somebody feels like it'll be a waste of time, to put it mildly. This is really actually not a good card, but I'm going with the bad acting, a bad actor. But I do get angelic guidance assisting you or helping you see that you should protect yourself. Could be something as simple as a cheater, someone who's married, can be someone who could be dangerous. I don't see a ton of that, but I do see someone coming in who is or trying to get your attention or go out with you or be with you, and they are major lies. So if you're talking to somebody new, double and triple check at this time. Just make sure everybody's who they say they are. Anything else? Fire signs in the month of, wow. In the month of May, you're going to have to stop helping somebody. You're going to have to go in a different direction or realize it's time to go in another direction. Somebody is realizing bad attachments, could be bad attachments in others, or it could be an addiction. But you're going to hear something about someone close to you, and they're sporadic, is what I'm getting. Someone's sporadic energy, someone's sudden outburst. This could be someone you know getting on TV for hurting someone. For something violent. Okay. So be aware of, geez. Be aware of people and their rage, their bad energy. If you're not encountering it, you're definitely going to be hearing about it. Someone near you. Fire signs, one of y'all is going to have somebody close to you who's dangerous. I hear Michael Jackson, dangerous. So be aware of that. It feels like you may be helping this person or wanting to help this person when you see them. But just be very careful. And if you are dealing with new people in the month of May, again, let your intuition guide you. Some of you are just you're gonna get a good feeling about who not to fuck with. I sense that in May, that not like I know that person will beat me up, but more like looking. I feel like you're gonna be able to look at someone and they will look different. I really feel like that's gonna happen when you guys, in the month of May, you're going to see someone's darkness, their dark passenger, um, Okay, so you may be a reader, you're clairvoyant of some kind. So somebody's going to visually see someone's dark past. That's weird. Um, wow. This just feels like extra mental shit. So just be mindful. Do not ignore your intuition. It just feels like such a thing. It feels like somebody coming in contact or having a conversational exchange with, okay, feminine energy side message. All fire sign feminine energy in the month of May. You're gonna have an encounter with someone who is outright fucking dangerous. This could be around work. Okay. Okay. So you on your P's and Q's. So if you got your clairvoyance, use it. I feel like you will because I see the outcome is not being controlled, but knowing, understanding safe spaces and spaces that are not safe and people that are not safe. I do feel like somebody really, their intuition kicks in a weird way. I don't feel like you're going to have any trouble or any issue, but somebody at, at work, like maybe you help people, someone helps people, maybe customer service or something like that. And so you may encounter multiple people in a day. So you're not really, you're just doing your thing. And someone's going to try to control you. So they're going to try to control how you like, they want to control how you respond to things, your emotional response. Someone's going to try to be provocative, in hopes of harming you financially or harming you in general. But I see financial harm first. Um, so it can be somebody who's just picking, talking shit, or saying something provocative to get you to have a bad response. They want battle. So be aware of people pressing your buttons because they want you to fight. Overcome that energy and go for higher health. You'll find happiness there. If you feel like somebody's trying to push your buttons at work or trying to fuck with your money, you might be right. But the way to overcome this energy is to be above it, not go in it. 'Cause that's the other face they don't expect. This can be people who know that you normally respond a certain way, but when you take that energy back and they don't get the response they want, well, things go different. Because what was once valuable and easy to acquire is now going in the wrong direction. So motherfuckers be stuck all up in their head and they're experiencing weaknesses. They've discovered they've wasted their time, but you giving only fucks about your time is what I'm saying. hmm So find your happiness in, wow. Just be mindful that there's no value in the month of May. It, please be sure in the month of May, fire signs, that your unhappiness does not have a, I don't, okay, make sure your unhappiness doesn't have a price, is what I'm hearing. Um, make sure that nobody is using you or assigning a value. to your unhappiness. That's how I'm trying to get the words out. I'm sorry. Make sure nobody is putting a price tag or getting something valuable out of you being sad. And if you find yourself in an unhappy place, pull yourself out of it. Pull yourself out of it. Distract yourself with comedy. First, first, the first way to get out of that, find the best comedian you can find on YouTube. And then you laugh until your belly hurts and you spit on the remote a few times accidentally. Or you've drooled on your phone a few times. You need to laugh that hard. So you got to find that work, right? And then after you find that comedy and you laugh that hard, you might have to go for a couple of days. You might have to go do that a couple of days. And then find something artistic to do while listening to that comedy. Okay? But your work for this month is to not accept the sadness, not accept other people's fucking sadness. Most importantly, because it feels like a lot of people who want to put their weight on you. Damn. Maybe because you're a good listener and all that stuff. Just be careful that you're not taking in other people's bad energy because you might have other people that see you as a place to put it. So don't let that be a thing. Take time for yourself if necessary. It's healthy. Feminine energy. And you are valuable, right? Others see you with that. It's starting with the masculine, right? Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss future readings. And I will be back to do the other elements. Okay? Nonetheless, take care of yourself in the month of May. Why? Because you are well. I'll see you next time. Bye.